Good morning from the legendary Harris Chain of Lakes, beautiful Lake County, Florida. Jim McIlvain with Optima Batteries in my garage with the Optima Digital 1200 Charger and Maintainer and the Optima Digital 400 Charger and Maintainer. I just did a video run through over on our Instagram account. If you don't follow us on Instagram, we'd welcome you to do that. And I will do the same here because we had some questions yesterday on National Battery Day where folks asked us about which settings to use on these chargers and maintainers. So what I'm going to do is run through them a little bit for you. They're pretty straightforward. We have some settings here that we're not going to use for the battery maintainer, the auxiliary maintainer. We have a backlight on here. You can see it's hard to see, but turn it off, turn it on. It makes it a little bit easier to view. I have it connected to this battery right now. I'm just going to disconnect it briefly to show you. Look at that. We have an LED light on the positive clamp, and the reason we did that is so if you're in a dark space in your car and you're looking for a ground for your negative clamp, because when you don't have a battery, or when you have a battery installed in the car, you really shouldn't put it on the terminal, you put it on the ground. This light will illuminate the dark places for you to find a ground. So I'm going to put it on the positive clamp here, turn this light back on. Now the charger says make a quick set selection now. Come over here, I can press this battery pre-charge status and it will tell me what the voltage is of the battery right now. Fully charged, we want these yellow tops to be in the range of 13 to 13.2. Now this one's showing 13.3. The reason is it has a surface charge on it, okay? Because it just came off the charger, the battery was being charged, and so a surface charge is a voltage reading that shows higher than fully charged voltage. If I connected this yellow top battery to a car and maybe turned on the headlights for a few minutes or started an engine, or even if I just disconnected it and let it sit for 12 to 24 hours, that surface charge would dissipate. And it would settle back down to about 13 to 13.2 volts. And you can already see the surface charge is kind of settling back down. Now it's at 13.1. So what you do when you have the battery connected is you come over here to these settings, and it's one-touch functionality. You look at the battery, it's a yellow top, and you look over here, we've got a little yellow top guy right there. And you can just press that and it'll begin charging. Now if we had a flooded battery or another brand of AGM battery, this setting right here is for those batteries. This setting over here says motorcycle, but it's any power sports battery. If you have a lawnmower or ATV or UTV, snowmobile, you get the idea. You can use that setting right there. And then this one over here is for our red tops and our starting blue top. This special guy here, the 34M, which is the marine version of our Group 34 red top starting battery. They have their own setting right here on the red top side. So it's pretty simple and straightforward with that. As we come over here to the Digital 400, you'll see a similar setup. I've got it charging this blue top right now. I'm going to remove that clamp and so we can reset it. Bring it over here. Try to zoom out of this. Okay, make a quick set selection now. Again, we have the battery pre-charge status, which will tell us what the voltage is in that battery, and I expect it might show, yeah, there it is. 13.4 volts, which is a little higher than normal because it was just on a charge, and that's a surface charge. But again, that's a blue top battery. You see that? It's a big Group 31 with a light gray case. And we also have those same settings for motorcycle and power sports, auto, marine, flooded, or AGM. And then the red top, special 34M blue top there on this side. And then this is the one we're going to use because it's a blue top battery. Just press that button. Boom, one touch functionality. And it'll show that it's analyzing the battery. Now, we hear from a lot of drag racers, man, I turned the charger on in between rounds and it spent a couple minutes analyzing the battery. It wasn't even charging it. It was charging it, actually. Even though it says analyzing battery on these chargers, it's actually measuring internal resistance, delivering different levels of current to understand how the battery needs to be charged, if it needs to go into a desulfation mode. It's a multi-stage charger, which is what you ideally want, even if it's not an Optima charger on your battery. It's a smart charger, so you can leave these connected to your batteries indefinitely. They'll do a great job of maintaining voltage in the battery, and you never have to think about it or worry about it again. And they'll turn on automatically even if you have a power outage or something like that. And so one other thing I want to mention while I'm talking about these chargers for Optima batteries is it's a myth that you need a special charger for Optima batteries. You don't. Almost every charger on the market works just fine on our batteries. The only thing we caution people about is avoiding gel settings, and that includes gel/AGM. Gel batteries are a very different technology than AGM batteries, which is what Optima batteries are. And it's confusing for us why any charger manufacturer would suggest they're the same and have a setting that says gel/AGM. Because it's a silica gel where the electrolyte is absorbed in versus the fiberglass matting in these batteries. The next gel battery I see in a car will be the first. You just don't see them outside of standalone power applications typically. So just avoid those gel settings and you're fine. Deep cycle, regular with a normal battery charger will work just fine on Optima batteries. You can go to our website, optimabatteries.com, to learn more about these batteries and these chargers. You can also check us out on social media. We're all over the place besides YouTube. Here we're on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr, Twitter. Call us, 888-8-OPTIMA, if you have questions. info@optimabatteries.com. And you'll see we put a lot of information on these batteries. There's our 800 number right there, optimabatteries.com. There's our website. We want to hear from you. If you have questions or problems, get a hold of us, and we'll do our best to take care of you. Thank you so much for watching.